Welcome. In this video, we're going to show how you can take advantage of speech inputs. All right, so for this one, let's just create a component here called maybe speech listener. So this is a very, very basic example. We're going to be basically giving a command to set the background color of this component. So let's add a heading. So in this one, we're going to show the current color. So this is the state. So this color word it needs to come from state. So let's just make this span, and then we're gonna wrap it in dynamic text. Let's call this color. And yeah, so now we're gonna be creating a state over here. Let's set this color. Initially, it's going to be empty string, and the color text is going to come from the state. All right. So now that we have that, it's going to be displaying the color over here once it's set. So now we need to add a button to actually start listening. Let's add it over here. Let's call this listen. All right. And so this button, when it's clicked, so let's add a click event handler. And so I'm just going to be, let me just maximize this. I'm just going to copy and paste this code in the interest of time, and I'm just going to explain what it does. So what we're doing here is we're pulling the speech recognition object from the window. In some older browsers, it may be WebKit. Now, unfortunately, this is not supported by Firefox. Every other browser supports it, but including Safari, but Firefox does not support this. So basically, we pull that, and you can do further error handling here if it applies to your case. But basically, what we're doing here is we're creating the speech recognition API. So you can see this information over here in the MDN documentation. So we're creating the listener, and on result, so once it's it has what we said as a transcript, so it's going to be passing this event callback to us, and when it passes that, we're going to be setting the color in our state coming from the results, and we're going to be getting the transcript, and this is the first result. So by default, it's going to be returning a single result. And we're going to be removing the spaces inside that, if there are any spaces, because we're just trying to get a single color. And then we're going to start listening on the listener. So once it has something, it's going to be updating our state. All right. So let's save this one. So once it updates our state color, we now need to get it change the background on the root element. So let's set the styles of this. So let's set a little border and maybe some padding, maybe about this much, and set the size maybe about this much, and let's center it by default. All right, so now we actually have the static styles. So let's set some dynamic styles. So this is going to be setting the dynamic styles over here. And let me just maximize this. So the background color style, which is the standard JavaScript style name, background color, this is going to come from our state. All right. So now this is it. This is all we need to do to make this work. So let's just try it out. We're going to be listening. Hello. All right. You can see that it's printing out. Obviously, this is not a valid color name. So once we hit the listen, you're going to see over here, it's going to start blinking. So that tells us that it's actually listening. You can add additional progress information, status information, but for this demo, this is enough. So let's try yellow. Yellow. All right. Blue. All right. So it's working. Let's try light blue. Light blue. Yeah. It doesn't always work, as you can see. It's not super accurate. So like it can actually do this kind of stuff. So there are a few ways around that. Unfortunately, I mean, this kind of null detection happens in every library that you can find. There are a couple of libraries that can help you: Stemmer, Porter Stemmer algorithm, and double metaphone. So these basically look at the phonetics of what's been understood and compares it to what you're expecting. And with that, you can actually get pretty accurate in terms of command recognition. Also, there's another speech grammar thing, which is JSGF. This is a very powerful feature as well, but it's only available in some browsers and not available in Safari. So that's why it may not be always applicable. But if you're just using Chrome, then yeah, this is basically all you need to do. All right, that's about it. Thank you very much for watching.